I was peeling carrots and cutting them up to put them in the freezer, and I noticed that a lot of them were green towards the top. So I cut those off, and I thought that we could put these in some water or soil. I hadn't decided yet, and see if we can get some seed. So I'll put you down here so that we can talk about it. All right, so these are the carrot tops that I cut off the carrots this morning. I was going to put them in 6 packs of soil, but I thought maybe that was a little bit of overkill, and really they just need to be put in some water. So I filled this container with some water, and we'll put those in here, and we should see some green here in a few weeks. You see this a lot on the internet. Ooh, this one already has some growth, so that one will definitely work. We're not gonna grow a carrot. We're just gonna get the tops to grow, and carrots are biennial, so they produce the root the first year, and then the second year they bolt and create a flower, and that's where we get the seed. So we're gonna grow these out and get our seeds for next year. I don't know what kind these are. These were just some store-bought carrots, but I just thought, well, why waste the tops when we can do some fun experiments in the greenhouse? Well, one of my neighbors came over with a bunch of pots. I have a whole bag of like bigger pots, but I have a few of these type trays, which is great because we love potting up, seeding lots of seeds on Seed Starting Saturday, right? So they're just little cell trays like this, and then a nice tray to put it in with no holes. That's how I like to start my seeds, right? So let's sew these up with I think I'm gonna do one with squash, probably like zucchini, is yellow summer type yellow squash, and on one half, and then the other half, these three will be a zucchini. I'm gonna have a ton, but I can always put the extras out on the stand I have out at the end of the driveway. And then I'm gonna do this whole thing, I'm gonna do cucumbers. All right, let's go look at some seeds. All right, I pulled out open seed packs. I don't know how old these are. A longer cucumber, an English style, Telegraph improved. It's an heirloom, sweet, delicious English cucumbers at tea time or dinner time. Long, slender fruits and have very few seeds. This is from Botanical Interests. And this, I like growing these. This is just a pickling size cucumber. This is a cucumber pickle bush. So it's a bush variety cucumber, doesn't vine. Great for containers. I'll use up that packet. So we'll sew this tray first. Ugh, the soil's making me sneeze. I'll do 3 rows here of the English variety and 3 of the bush variety. Just make up my tags. All right, that's done. Oh, and I did try out the put these together. I did try my covers, and those fit. These two trays fit right underneath these covers. I love these germinating kits. All right, so this is the, oh, there's not that many. I'll have to see if I have a new packet. I have tons of seeds, so I'm sure I got something that's similar. If not the same variety. Oh, I'm only 2 shy. Cover those up. This is just regular compost from the compost bin. Nothing fancy here. Oh, these seeds are much bigger. I'm wondering, these look like squash. Let me go find another packet. All right, I found these tender green. Reading the packet, I think they're just about the same. Instead of being an heirloom, this is a hybrid. They're burpless, very few seeds, so we'll go this route this time. All right, I think I have a feeling I saved some squash seeds. They look like there's something that was saved, and I stuck them in the cucumber packet. All right, these are definitely cucumber seeds. See how tiny they are? Well, they're not tiny, but compared to those squash. All right, and I will sow these again too. I don't just plant one time in the spring here. I'll plant these probably once a month, my squashes and my cucumbers. I'll sow some more here in another few weeks, and once these plants kind of look tired, or maybe they're not doing so well, pop them in to a pot, space in the garden. And I do lots of seed like this, you know. There's 18 English cucumbers and 18 bush variety, because, you know, stuff happens. Animals dig the seeds up. So if I plant and sow at high number, then I'll more than likely get something. Okay, let's set that aside. Let's do this one. So I have a summer squash, a golden zucchini. Oh, I should show you the picture. This is the golden zucchini. And this one is the regular black beauty that you would buy in the grocery store. I tend to grow those and put those out at the stand when I'm harvesting them, because people are used to seeing those in the store. I tried growing gray zucchini and putting those out, but people didn't know what they were. And were not apt to buy them. So, all right. Not quite as big as a pumpkin seed. Oh, yeah, I should put the in the right side, right? Jeez Louise. I'm telling you. It's not my first time gardening. It really is not. But clearly do not listen to anything I say. Oh, I had just enough. Nice. And I'm happy to be using up old seed. That was my goal last year and this year. Last year I didn't use up as much as I was hoping. But I used up a good bit of this old seed. And then that way I can save seed and I can buy seed. Believe me, I save seed, but I also buy it. Oh, I only have 4 in this one. All right, I gotta go find some more zucchini. Is that Burt B? 21. They both were packaged in 21. So I guess it doesn't matter which package I open, they're both the same age. They're a 50-day variety. They smooth roots, have creamy white tender flesh, space-saving bush type plant. Interesting. It does say that they grow good in a container. Any of your bushing varieties of anything is a good container plant because they don't grow that big. All right, we did our sewing this week. It's going to be kind of a mismatched mosh of things going on because the rain. I don't really have any like one project that I'm doing. I'm just trying to work inside the greenhouse when it's raining and then rushing outside and getting something planted. I have planted the sunflowers that we have been sowing. So I've already planted out the first round of the sunflowers. I have other sunflowers potted up, sowed, but I didn't film that because, you know, I'm trying to show you guys what else you can be sowing this time of year. And it's not just a one-time you plant your garden up and you're done. You need to be succession sowing and keep growing potting things up, and you know, because we have crop failures. So, and this way, when something does not do well, you can put something else in its place. So let's meet here next week and let's grow together.